Veach, you look like an old pro pulling away from the box for your first lap in an Indy car. Went out, went quickly right away, impressed your team. Your engineer, Jeremy, had nothing but positives. Tell me about your first morning in an Indy car.
Man, I don't think I'm going to stop smiling for a week. Main thing is I'm just so thankful for Ed Carpenter and his team giving me the opportunity to come out here and drive, the Fuzzies car for Joseph Newgarden this morning. And it was incredible. I mean, this has been a 9-year waiting party for me. I started racing go-karts in 2007, and this was always the goal. So to come out here this morning and sit in the Indy car, get to take it out, and I think we ended up running about 60 laps. It gave me a real kind of experience to know what I'm getting myself into, and I think we showed some pace, so hopefully that means that we kind of deserve to be an IndyCar if we can get the sponsorship together.
On that topic, you've got a weekend coming up in Monterey where you need a lot of things to go right. Coming off last weekend, it wouldn't surprise any of us, but if we were to see you on the grid at St. Pete, at Indianapolis, wherever, you feel you come away from this morning feeling like, yeah, okay, I can do this.
Most definitely. I know there's going to be a lot of work this winter, especially just bulking up, I know I've been one of the smallest guys, and we talked about this at Watkins Glen, I believe, and I've been in light shape for the past couple years, and IndyCar shape's completely different. We did about 60 laps today, and I feel good, but that last new tire run, I feel like I could have got a little bit more out just expecting, how heavy the wheel is going to be. So I like that, though, because now it gives me something to go and attack and work for, and I think it was a little easier than I thought, just physically, with your neck and things, but in some aspects it's just a whole different set of muscles you're using, even though it's the same physics of driving. So I was really happy to get out here and see that it was a little easier physically than I thought, but we definitely got to do some work this winter to be able to be consistent throughout an entire race if we get the opportunity.
Andre, you looked very comfortable right away. Is that your European open wheel experience, your Indy Lights experience coming together? What was that?
Well, I think the car is definitely helped me in these first laps. It's pretty constantly car and secure as well. Well, I take a couple of while just to know the speed and the braking is so different between these cars and the Indy Lights. But definitely I enjoy it. Obvious, the GP2 car and the World Series car in Europe helped me today, absolutely. But then it's so a different car between all the cars I drive this couple of years. But the team helped me a lot today, and I really enjoy it.
Tell me about getting up to speed on this track. Lots of downforce, good grip. I mean, did you feel like you got to the car's limits or fairly close?
Well, maybe for the first part of the track, maybe I lost some tens there. But the back of the track, so in terms of 7, 8, 9, 10, I feel pretty close, definitely. But still some speed there, absolutely. You have to trust more on the car, trust more on the tires. But first time on the car, so it's pretty hard to take everything. But well, next time I try better.
First morning in an IndyCar, how did it feel?
Yeah, I feel good. Great experience for sure. Thank you for Smith Peterson for this opportunity. It was great, just a lot of more downforce, more brake, pretty much everything, but I really enjoyed this morning on an IndyCar.
Seemed like you got settled in very quickly. Did it feel comfortable quickly, or did it take a little while to get a feel for the limits?
Well, in the beginning it was quite difficult, because of the seat, position and everything, but then lap by lap I was getting better. We used 2 sets of tires. With the first set it was pretty good, and for sure with the second one it was better. If I could drive on the afternoon, for sure I will improve a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, I think I get the speed pretty quick. I'm a little bit surprised about that because it's a big change between the Indy Lights to the IndyCar. But yeah, I'm happy how went the test.
You've got a big weekend ahead of you. Obviously, you're wanting to win that championship, get the advancement prize. Whatever happens this weekend, though, you at least feel comfortable that if you're in the IndyCar paddock next year, that you belong?
Yeah, for sure. Laguna Seca now will be like a big weekend. Very important for me. It's very important for my future. I think if I win the championship, for sure I will be here in IndyCar next year. Now I really enjoyed this time in IndyCar, but now I just focus on the Indy Light weekend. It's gonna be really close. It's only 1 point. John's ahead of me, but behind me. So we'll see. I mean, this is racing, but I'm sure I have a great car, so we can win this championship.